Hi everyone, my name is Ann Lorborough and I am a volunteer mentor with Mentoring Partners of Cincinnati. This is my first year and I'm here with one of my mentees.
Hello, my name is Quinn.
What we'd like to do today is talk about the career aspects of the program. Quinn took the Berkman test, which shows what some of his skills, his interests, and career paths are. And then we reached out to Matthew Markham and he hooked us up with 3 professionals in those fields. So how was that?
Yeah, the Berkman test was super easy. It took less than an hour, and the questions were mostly multiple choice. I think all of them were. And it was super straightforward, easy to answer, and you answer the questions based on interests. And then afterwards, it shows you specific career areas that you would be good at, the skills that you have, and how you would act in like a job force.
And what was really cool is when we get the results of the Berkman test, it not only showed him some careers that might be good, but it also had the software where you can put any career path that you want to explore. What is the job prospect? What is the outlook? Is it dying or is it a growing field? What kind of money can you make? What kind of education do you need? So we went through a lot of those, and my background is in business, accounting, finance, process improvement. Very different than Quinn. He's very creative. But what's really good is, you can be a mentor and talk about what you're looking for in a job and coach him, even though you don't have the same career interests. Mm-hmm. So what 3 career interests did you finalize?
So the 3 career interests that I finalized was psychology, architecture, and music. And then I was able to meet with 3 professionals in those fields. And one of them was Dr. David Knight. He was really good to talk to. We had a really good discussion. I think it was like an hour.
It was an hour or so, yeah.
And I didn't really know much about psychology before. I took psychology class, but meeting a psychologist or an expert in the field really kind of opened my mind about, do I see myself doing this? Where could I go? And I thought it was really useful.
What was interesting also is we found out about a lot of areas in clinical psychology that we weren't aware of, mm-hmm. like that 50% of the role is statistics. So if you're not really into statistics, it might not be a good fit. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the second one you went to was?
Mike Dingledine. He was architecture. He's really the main guy in Hamilton. So he designs a lot of architecture in Hamilton, and he's working on the new gym facility there that's going on by the river. This was one of my favorite ones. I was always a big fan of architecture. I played Minecraft as a kid, so I definitely considered it, but definitely talking to him helped a lot. He showed a lot of great diagrams, and I really will remember that conversation. It was really good.
A lot of passion. He showed us a lot of history in Hamilton.
Absolutely.
The whole revitalization. It was fascinating talking mm-hmm. to him. And then the final one
was Philip Roberts. He was great. So he works at Miami University, and he teaches music theory there and a bunch of other musical mm-hmm. classes. I love music myself, so I definitely wanted to consider, going into that field. I wasn't necessarily big on the teaching aspect of it. I was more the producing or engineering, and he gave a lot of good programs like FO Studio, Ableton Live, a bunch of different programs that I could use to get experience and see what it would be like and stuff like that. And I had a great time. We talked about music. It was super fun. And yeah.
So at the end of the day, did one of those impact you enough that that's where you're going to go?
Yes.
You're going to Miami in the fall.
So I'll be going to Miami in the fall, and going in, I was I definitely see myself as a psychologist because I love psychology in high school. But after doing the program and meeting with these experts, I think architecture is where I see myself the most, and Mr. Dingledine helped a lot getting there.
And I want to say thank you for this experience. Me and Quinn had a great time. We learned a lot about all the professions. All 3 gentlemen were incredibly generous with their time, passionate about their fields, And we just really want to thank that you would reach out and be so supportive to local teenagers trying to figure out their way in the world. So we appreciate your stories. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.